Hi everyone, this is Tony Fox from Mrs. Fox's Plants. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So today I thought I would go over some of the accessories and pouches and things that we have from Hobinichi, because it's that time, we're ordering and we're wondering how to use all the different types of pouches. I don't have all of them, obviously. I do have certain versions. There's a couple that I don't have, and a lot of these are a couple of years old and older, but I thought I would go over them and show you how I use them to maybe give you an idea of their capacities, etc. So first of all, I might go through the covers and then I'll go through the pouches. So I'll just move some of these off. Sorry about the shaking, but this table is not the best. Okay, so we have all different sorts of covers, obviously. There's I'll go through the ones that I have. Now these obviously aren't a whole range, but they're just the versions of ones that they have at the moment and are similar. So I'll start with the one that we know, which is I guess the old favorite, which is basically the this is an A6, and obviously these come in A6 and A5, and they're the ones that are that they have in their regular series. Obviously the colors and everything change every year. They bring out new ones and old ones. So this one here is from last year or the year before, I think. And this is the Marie, but what the difference with what these ones have is what they call the butterfly clip. So I'll show you how I used this one. I don't have an A6 in it, I just have the little Marie notebook. So with these ones you get you can buy a cover on cover, and if you get the Hobinichi cover on covers, they generally will have these extra little pockets in them so that you can access the side pockets they have here for storage, and then seal it back up. Okay, so now these guys are designed to put your notebook in. You get your little pockets here, which are great for your little ephemera, and they generally come with a series of pockets there. They'll have one or two, or generally they'll have two there, and then at the back you'll have another little secretarial flap there, and then you'll have extra storage there. And with the cover on cover, you then, Crunchy's decided she would come and join us. You can also then, if you wanted to, use that as a pocket or that as a slip pocket. Depends on what you want to do. And these ones here are designed to, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, the cat just... So the cover on covers are designed so that you can stick your pen through these two little clips, and then that keeps it closed. So that's what the butterfly clasp is for, and why they have it like that. Obviously you can just stick it in one, you can put two pens, you can do a myriad of things, but that's what these covers are designed for. And these, obviously, they come out every year with different designs and so on. And these are the generic ones that they have every year. And I think they've had them for many years. So that's the regular covers for the A6 and A5. Then with the weeks, you can get different types of covers. You can get you can actually put a clear cover on your weeks, or you can have, this is new, this one's last year's, but it's also come in again this year. This is the I think they call this the Trajan. Anyway, I'll put the correct name down below. So with the weeks, they've got one that's like a wallet. There's all different types you can get for the weeks, but this is the one that I have, and this is how I use it. So this here has a little clip there. I just stick my little fountain pen badge there. It has a zipper pouch here, which is great because you can put your store your pens in here, or tools, whatever you want, and it's still not too bad. If you flatten it out and make sure that they're all flat, then it doesn't add too much bulk. They've got a tiny little pen clip here, which you obviously, it's just a clip for the pen clip, not for the whole pen. You have your card storage here, you have your big pocket here, and then over here you have the secretarial pocket. This is actually leather. In the current model, it's actually double stitched down here, and it sits a little bit higher than here, so they've made a couple of alterations, but as far as the functionality, it is still, the current one is still similar to this one, just reinforced in a couple of different places. This is a magnetic closure, and it also has a back pocket, so it's great if you want to store like a bunch of stickers or whatever. I guess really you could use it as a wallet, because you've got your credit cards you could put there, you could put your loose change in there, you could hold your cash in there, you could do a lot of different things if you wanted to make this your wallet. So this is very handy for anyone that wants to use your weeks as an everyday carry. It now that's got a Sneaker Weeks Mega in it. It's obviously not all that fluffed up, but it's quite thick, so it can take your weeks getting chunky. So you've got plenty of room in that if you want to grow and make it chunky and use it to add extras in there. So that is the new Trage, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's the new cover. Then this here is my 5-year journal, and this is what they call a trifold cover. So this guy here is designed obviously for the 5-year. Inside it is leather, so it's nice and soft. Obviously you can stick a little bit of ephemera in there. And with this one, because of the way it's designed, it's easier if you put the front and back. You don't have to, but because mine's so chunky, it's a little bit easier. Otherwise, it'll start to fall out to put both sides in. And obviously, you've still got room to put ephemera either side. And as you can see, this guy, she's a bit chunky. You can tell, because I'm up to the 3rd year in this, you can tell that it's got room to grow. So at the moment sits quite comfortably on the first button, and obviously as it gets bigger I can move it across as it gets more chunky. So this is the trifold design. So this is material, obviously you have to be careful. It gets dust and goodness knows what, and you can't really cover it, but if you get marks in it, because it's a fabric, but yeah, so you can wipe it off at any time. So I think that, I mean, I don't baby my planners, as you can probably tell. I use them to be used, and you can see just by, I've had this for a year now, you can see just by the oils in your hands how that's already starting to patina. But as I said, I've got my covers because I want to use them, not to baby them. I'm not that way inclined. Then we have the new cover, which I've just got this one in the order which you'll see in the... my cat just walked on the table and now I've got a hair everywhere. That just been released. There should be down in my playlist the huge Hobinichi order. This one's mine. So this is made out of like a PVC plastic, and it's soft, and I love it. It's got you've got a big pocket here, you've got a credit card size pocket there. This little guy here, which I think you have to pop it out. Yeah, you have to pop it out. I'm not going to pop it out, But this actually can be a bookmark, so you can slip it into your book and then that will hold your place, so you can open it out. I don't sort of use them because, as you can see, my guy's pretty, well, this one's not really chunked up yet, but she will be. This is my current one. And you've got your little pockets here. You've got another little pocket here. And, of course, you've got your pen clip there, which is, again, just for the clip of the pen, not for the whole pen to slip in. And so you can see that closes up quite well. It's got plenty of room there. Still plenty of room for this guy to chunk up. It's I've just got this one recently because I decided I wanted to go back and use the cousin again, because I like doing the weekly spreads, as I've mentioned on my channel. And I've started doing some back planning, and this guy, once I start putting more into it, will become quite chunky, because this is how I use the cousin. And the good thing about it, it's got these clear, well, not clear, they're obviously smoke frosted cover, so you can put ephemera and stuff in there and you can still basically see through it. So you've got one big pocket there and you've got one at the back. Now this comes in A5 and A6, so I really love this because it's just so flexible. I can actually show you the A6 one here because I've got it waiting for a friend of mine to pick up her order. So you can see the A6, which is just so cute. But the same sort of deal. It's got plenty of room in it, and it's soft. So it's so easy to chunk up and use, and I think this will grow. I'm a bit concerned about how this will wear. I can't imagine that it's going to be a lifelong kind of a cover, because I think that I mean, you know, when you get sort of plastic things that, you know, there's a chance that once it gets a rip in it, it's, yeah, not going to be great. But I mean, it's very well constructed from what I can see. Obviously I'll use it, and then once I finish with the cousin, I'll be using it for my next year, 2025 as well, and then I'll probably use it to store it when I've finished with it. But that's the new covers that's just been released that I actually have. So that is that. Okay, pen holders, storage things, and all those bits. So I actually have, oh, I've got one more cover which I'll talk about in a sec. I've got a few of the different types. I don't obviously have the new selection. These are quite old, but they're the different types, the NA pouches and so on. So there's this type, which is like a wallet. So these are designed, I think they're designed to take your weeks. Let me just grab this out. So these are good because you can fit your weeks in there, and it's got several card slots in there. Then you've got your zipper. So this would be great if you wanted to use it for to be your carry-all, your wallet, your everything. You can obviously get some pens and things in there if you wanted to stick some pens and things in there, and then use it as a wallet. You've got a couple of pockets in here, got all those pockets in there, and then you've got the big zip around. And here, I can't show you because I'm filming on my phone. It fits your phone, and it's a great little wallet. So this is the lamb's skin leather one, which I've had this one for a couple of years. It's nice and soft, it's leather, and these come in a lot of different colours, which you'll see if you want to have a look on the website. But that's what this design is for and is like. So you can see that you can fit weeks, and if you had a weeks with a cover on it, it definitely fits in. I actually am not using this at the moment, so hence it's empty and it's in storage, but I really, I love this cover, and I bring it out every now and then, and I'll use it if I want a carry or everyday carrier. And then the next little one is this one here, which I just got these pens out of, which I'm using at the moment. Now this is carrying all my little goodies that I currently use when I'm planning, so all my pens. So you can see it's actually quite stuffed. I can also fit, if I want to stick something in the back there, I can fit something in there. And I guess if it wasn't so stuffed, you probably could slip a phone in there if you wanted to use this like a wallet too, but I wouldn't recommend it because I don't think this one here is really designed to take a planner. This is really a tool case. So it's got the zipper there, and as you can see, I have got a lot in here. I've got correction tape, I've got glue, I've got pens and glue pens and all those type of things there. That's what I have in there. And then you've got in here, you've got two different little pockets. I've got all my tools here, got all my fountain pens, which are stuck down the top there, and then it closes up quite nicely. Now I've had this one for a couple of years, so she's obviously a little bit more flexible, but and it's obviously well loved. But when you first get them, they're a little bit stiff, but once you start using them, they wear a little bit, and obviously this is old, so it's starting to get a little bit dirty. And then I've got the matching, this is the large pouch. So this one's great. So obviously I've got it in the same color as that. This just opens up, and you can have a ton of stuff in here. It's got all these different little ephemera type pockets where you can stick lots of bits and pieces. And this, imagine that, yep, look at that, that would even fit in there. So this is designed obviously to take the cousin. So you could actually have this one to take out for a journaling session. So you've got your big pocket here. Again, you can slip some things in there. Again, your phone more than likely. And what I like about this is having the double zip so that it could come out and open up. So this one's great. So you've got your little pocket in the middle. You've got another large pocket there. So it's just one, and because this is mesh, it's quite loose, so you can put things in there. Obviously got your space there, and then, as I said, all these extra little pockets. So you can add another big notebook here, and you've got all these different size pockets. So as you can see, I actually put a lot of things on my zippers, so I like to have lots of different ephemera and things on my pockets. So that's the large pouch. That's the, I'm not sure of the names. I'll put the names, the names in the description. But they're the three different cases that they've had for quite a while, but just in different colour ranges. And then this year, this is the new one that's just come out. And this is like a nice thin little pencil case. I've only just got this, so I haven't really started to decide what I want to use it for. But the good thing about this is if I want to use it for my cousin, obviously you can pull the, I won't do it because I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but yeah, you could obviously rearrange that and it would slip over that, and the same, it would obviously slip over A6, and if you wanted to use it for your weeks, it's the same thing. If it fits an A5, it'll definitely fit the weeks. It's got a good little pocket here, which again, you could probably, if you wanted to, stick some ephemera in down there. And then you can put your pens and tools and bits and pieces in there. So this is just a great little on-the-go pocket. I'm not 100% sure what that's for, but knowing me, I'll probably attach something to that, as I do. I'll just put this back to where it was so it goes flat. But yeah, that's another great little pencil case that's just come out. I think they've got this in maybe 3 different colours, because this is only new. I'm sure that this will come out in more colour ranges as as they become more and more popular. So that is those, and then we get the Stapo. Now, I used this for my trip to the US when I went over for a month. What I did was I filled it up with all of the things that I wanted to carry. She was full, absolutely full, as you could imagine. And then I just put it in my suitcase like that. So the great thing about this is that you can put your little clip on there, and so then it's open. I've because I used to store pens in here, I just put a bit of material there so that if any inks went and spilled on them, like I don't know if you can see, but there's a bit of ink spill, so I had a little bit of a problem with ink. Oh look, there's a little ink. So this has got a little flap here that velcros on the side, so then it becomes like a stand-up pencil case, so you can stick your pens in there, and then you can still stick your ephemera, or I think this is designed to take an A6, so you can stick your A6 in there. If you wanted to use it for your cousin, obviously you'd need to undo the flap, and that's pretty snug to fit in there, but it still would fit in there and you'd only have room for that. So it's really a tools case, not so much a storage for your planners, but it's great if you wanted to go to the coffee shop and take it with you, or like I did, use it for traveling, which is what I use this for. So you've got 2 large flaps here, and you've got 1 great big flap here, which is great. I used to stick all my little ephemera bits in there so that when I sat down to do some planning, they were there. I put my little ephemera tins. Okay, that's got some stickers, so I just put those in there. More little stickers, so I just stick those tins in there, and whatever bits and pieces I want to put in there. So that is the Stapo. With the lid closed, there, as I said, there is another pocket here, so you could stick some things in, and closes up and it sits quite nicely. Velcro. So I love this little guy. I'm just going to straighten you up a little bit. So I love this. It's I really like this, and I like the material, and I have this one sitting on my bookshelf in my desk, so I can just grab it and move it around. So the last little thing, this is not a Hobinichi product that I'm going to show you, but it is very similar to the new cases that they have, and I'm contemplating buying. So this is a, this is called a, I think it's called Cordura, as you can see the brand there. But Hobinichi have a very similar bag as this. This has got zippers and God knows what. But what this is this is the A6 size. And in the Hobinichi one, same sort of thing. You can stick your planner there, and then their setup is different to this. This is where you can stick all your ephemera and your pens or pencil cases, and obviously has a pen loop. But the idea is the same. So the Hobinichi has one very similar to this. So you stick your planner in, put all your bits and pieces, and you can zip it up. And my bookmarks have just got caught in there. Actually in the Hobinichi one, they actually have, and you can just pull it up there. Yeah, so the Hobinichi one actually has the pen loops inside. But the whole idea of this is it's got this strap so you can actually take it and use it as a handbag. I think that I'm looking at the A5 one because I travel up to Ipswich. I live on the Gold Coast and I travel up to Ipswich a bit to go and visit my sister and my son, and I tend to take my journals up and all the bits and pieces. So I'm looking at getting that to put my A5 in the A5 one. The price is quite inhibitive though. It's $260, so I'm really, do I need it? I don't know. I'm going to have another look and think about it today. But I just thought I would go and show you all of the different pouches that I have and what I use them for, and hopefully it makes a little bit more sense, so you can try and decide whether or not it's right for you. So as I said, we've got the covers, we've got our normal, regular, everyday Hobinichi covers with the butterfly clasps, and you've got your pockets. We've got the new Trojan, which is great for the weeks. They also have it for the A6 and the A5. So that's what that would look like if you decided to do that. And the great thing about this is you've got, you can stick your tools and goodness knows what in there, and phone in there. This can actually be a wallet, and then you've got the A6 and the A5. We've got the new one of these. Again, you can put everything in there. I've got all my photos and everything in there ready to go to do my planning, so that fits quite a lot, and that's got plenty of room to grow. You've got the, obviously the 5-year, they call this one their trifold. So they're great if you like everything encompassed and in with the planner, and then all of the other tools. So I hope that's helpful. Sorry about being rushed and my dog's being a pain in the proverbial. Actually, just one more thing before I go. I thought I would show you my little superior labour. That's not what I wanted to show you. Is these little photo albums and how I use them. So I like these type of stickers, and so what I do is I use them quite a lot. I've got a couple more new ones which I've got to yet label, and what I do with them and how I use them is this is my pack that I pick up and go, and wherever I'm journaling I use it. So I just label them with all of the different type of things that I'll need. So when I'm flicking through them, I can actually see, this one I've got to rename Coffee Monsters Co. And this is one of my new ones with all their new icons, my scripts, the planner spot, and I just have them all sitting up there. So if I'm looking for, say I want to do some days and dates, I just look through, pull that out, and I've got the little photo album for whatever I need. I use these, the last year's gifts, and what I did was I made all of these little headers, and these are the stickers. Obviously I don't have enough to fill them all, so that's just the extras. So I'm looking to find something for my pets, all the different faces and so on. So I use these little bags for that. And the other one here holds my little sticker pouches. So another handy little storage. So that's another little handy storage solution when you're talking about the Hobinichi. And of course, my absolute favourite. It just fits perfectly. It's starting to patina. My handles are nice and soft. This is caramelizing so nicely, and I love it. And again, of course, I've got to have lots of things hanging off it. So I hope that's been helpful. If you liked what you saw, if you could give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of the stuff that I ramble on about, if you could subscribe and press the bell notification to know when we come up with more stuff on the channel. And I will see you really, really soon. I'm going to do a plan with me. I also am going to do that promise talk about hoard or keep, or hoard or use, I should say, about stickers, whether we use them or hoard them. So that's coming. Lots of good things happening. But I hope that's all for now. I shall talk to you super, super soon. Ciao for now. Bye.